Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, the 2005, I think it's a Shane Black movie. I haven't seen too many Shane Black movies, don't really know how good he is as a director, but I really want to watch this movie, so I decided to just watch this movie today. Also, as you can see, I am back in my dorm room. School has officially begun again. We're actually about a week into school now and I am sort of dreading it. But at the same time, I'm excited to be back and, you know, seeing people besides my family. But yeah, I don't really know what this movie is going to be about. I'm assuming there's some kissing in it and then there's some bang bang in it, you know, some bang bang bang, if that makes any sense. And since I am back in my dorm, I can do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and then we can decide what color it should be. Boop! Nice, nice, nice. Oh, it feels good to say that again. It's been like a month since I've done the lighting, so it feels good to say that again. But for the lighting today, I'm going to go red. A nice common color on this channel for lighting is red, and I'm going red because I think that there's going to be a lot of banging. I was going to say banging, but then you might get the wrong idea of what type of banging I mean. But there is probably going to be a lot of gunshots in this movie, and then kissing, you know, red lipstick and stuff like that. So I think that Kiss Kiss and Bang Bang both relate to the color red, and I feel like that is just going to be a good color for this movie. Also, if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's just kiss kiss bang bang into this movie, even though I did it the opposite way around, my bad. But anyways, let's just get into this movie. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Finale. Not for the squeamish, not for the faint of heart.
Oh yeah, saw this guy in half for real.
The jaws of death.
Imagine if she actually died. This must be the past. What if she actually died?
I'm going to be an actress.
Oh. I like her. Robert Downey Jr., my guy. Val Kilmer, my guy. This kind of feels like a detective story. But like, it's already super stylized. Look at these credits. I found the murderer. It was that lady who got... Wait, what am I trying to say? It was the lady who did the pushing. Not the lady who got pushed, imagine. Screen story and screenplay by Shane Black, directed by Shane Black. Wow, he did quite a lot in this. Let's see what you got, Shane.
LE, that bullshit. That's me there. My name's Harry Lockhart. I'll be your narrator.
I like it already.
The man with him is Perry Van Shrike, aka Gay Perry. Just incorporated. He's big time. Also, he's gay.
Don't start, Perry.
I didn't know that someone called Gay Perry would be gay, you know?
Or maybe not. Maybe you wonder how silly putty picks shit up from comic books. Point is, I don't see another goddamn narrator, so pipe down.
This is actually really good.
Oh.
This kind of reminds me, stylized wise, as a Guy Ritchie film. Or inspiration of a Guy Ritchie film.
Great.
Shit, Harry, that shit went wrong, man.
Give me the gun.
Nice, they're robbing a toy store. I mean, it's for their kids though, so I can't be that mad.
Gun.
Hey, lady, gun is not loaded.
Richie, now!
My man just got shot. I was gonna say never leave a man behind, but Harry just left his man behind.
Ready? You ready, right?
You ready? Okay, come on. You know the setup?
Wait, this is really awesome.
Questions, look at him. Let's go. Come on.
Let's read.
What if he gets a part? Imagine he gets a part as an actor.
Quit acting like the good guy, jerk off. You got your partner killed. He was in over his head.
And this just happened to him. Oh my god.
I didn't want him to come in and he insisted. I said, you gotta stay at home, but he doesn't listen to me. He's such a stupid son of a bitch.
Sorry. Hey, good luck.
Oh, I like the cop though. He's so nice.
1 minute, I'm boosting Xboxes in the East Village. The next, I'm sipping champagne in LA.
Oh, he must feel so out of place. And I wonder if he still feels regret for killing his friend, his buddy Richie.
No, not her. Him.
Go to hell, Johnny.
So she read like detective. Oh, if they have to do like some detective work, it's gonna be fun.
Papa was at her night after night. But Johnny never showed. And then the guy
Papa
right
was
next died.
at her. What does that mean?
Same parties. Oh shit! I skipped something. Damn it! This whole robot bit. I made a big deal, and then I like totally forgot.
Yeah, you forgot the robot.
Anyway, I don't know if you want to see it now, but here's the fucking robot stuff for your viewing pleasure. Can I say fuck more?
Now, back to...
Yes, you can.
What the?
Is this in the show?
Retains the costume he wore on the show, allegedly dressed up, stumbled down the bike path, and wandered into this...
How did he get in there? What the heck?
It was always behind the bedpost where there's a shadow. You never... What the fuck am I telling you for? Invite her to something, huh?
Invite her to something. And that is how she got here. Robert Downey Jr.'s narration so far is such a highlight. He is so charismatic. And this is really early on after... Because he went really downhill for a bit, right? And this is pretty early on into his career again, right? His revived career, at least. Don't you dare think of anything. I told him not to dare, and he's daring. Robert Downey Jr. is about to punch him in the face.
So again, for the cheap seats, do not think. Walk the fuck away.
Oh, Robert, man. You really made a big deal about it. And you're getting beat to a pulp.
Isn't it, though? 3 months ago, she was suing him over Mom's millions. He called her a bad word.
Really? And now they're friends again.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Not even friends, like
Okay.
family, I guess.
That is a terrible scene. It's like, why was that in the movie? Gee, you think maybe it'll come back later? Maybe? Or where the climax will happen. Or that shot of the cook in Hunt for Red October. So anyway, sorry.
I love it.
It says ficus. Detective lessons tomorrow. Don't forget.
Okay.
Oh, detective lessons. That's cool. I am in love with this movie so far. It is so stylized and sort of meta in ways. It's super cool.
Sorry,
You feel bad.
bad.
Badly is an adverb. So to say you feel badly would be saying that the mechanism which allows you to feel is broken.
She's an English major.
And she's had hot meals.
You know, I heard about that. It was neck and
That's
neck,
cool.
and then she skipped lunch.
He's so good.
I just need a ride. Sorry, I swear a lot.
I know. It's okay.
Did you know the host?
No.
Jen, you look.
I'm glad that nothing happened with him and her, though.
Change your mind about that drink. I'll be over there with Native American Joe Pesci.
Joe Pesci? He does kind of look like Joe Pesci.
Your mouth is a recommended place to put a sock. Princess, scary, friend.
Harold the Great.
Harmony?
You got me in half. Remember?
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I can't believe he cut her in half. He was the kid at the start.
Two lame-o extras in front of the mammoth fucking lens. Boo! Scat! Fat lady, leave!
Wait, this is actually so good.
Leaving her there all alone. Hardest thing I ever did.
Oh, and now he's listening and she's opening up again to him. But he likes her.
Do this one commercial.
You're shitting me.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, that's exciting. Good for you.
I prefer Gennaro. Whatever, it's nothing.
No, it's cool. It's cool, Harmony.
Well, I think it's special.
Oh, that's so sweet of him.
Jack Robinson, pretty fast.
I'm timing you.
Are they gonna kiss? Just one drink? Maybe they just had one drink, but then they fell asleep. Hold on. Oh, that was the friend. Oh, that was the friend.
And I know that this is outrageous and it's not normal. I'm not pretending that I'm normal. I just chickened out. Moron.
You kind of do deserve that, Harry. Oh, that was a really cool little twist though when she wakes up and you're like, wait, it's not her. And you just see him like sprint out of bed.
Is she a looker?
Oh, man. She opens the door, she got nothing on but the radio. Yeah, it invites me to sit down.
That was a pretty fun line, actually. Nothing on but the radio.
She gave me that.
Well, that was nice of her.
Even if he asked, she said she wouldn't.
Stay put.
So she actually just went around doing that, or is he just kind of exaggerating the facts?
What's wrong with his car?
Look like a mechanic?
Something's wrong with the car. That line is coming back. Why? Why get the keys?
Harry?
Oh my god. There is a lady in the lake.
She's just resting her eyes for a minute. She's fucking dead. Her neck's broken.
This man is actually a very decent man. Like, sure, he's made some mistakes, but he seems like a genuinely nice guy.
Oh, God.
You gotta go.
Oh, God.
Go, go, go.
Oh, God.
I can't believe he shot her in the head. I guess he was shooting the lock and one must have just missed. He did shoot twice.
A picture of me?
No. The definition of the word idiot, which you fucking are.
That was actually a really good subversion because most people would say a picture of you. That's awesome.
Sorry about the gun.
Whatever. Out. Go. Sleep badly.
I still can't believe that what they just did was for preparation for acting, you know?
Sleep bad. Because otherwise it makes it seem like the mechanism that allows you to sleep.
What? Fuckhead? Badly's an adverb. Who taught you grammar? Get out. Vanish.
He's trying to do what Harvey told him, but he's just doing it in the wrong context.
We're required by law to treat every suicide as a potential homicide.
Suicide?
Hello? Hello?
Harmony cannot be dead. I loved Harmony too much for her to be dead.
I'm really sorry. I gotta go.
Oh, he's leaning against the car. He's just gonna fall back when the car drives off.
Son of a bitch. See, I forgot. Old Johnny, he always had two.
She isn't dead?
Credit card, but your ID. We're very sorry about the mix-up on our part.
Oh.
Okay, I'm so glad that you're okay, but now, I don't know, you're making me more nervous, and sit down.
I was so sad that she was dead because I loved her, and I'm so glad she's back.
Are you a detective?
Yes, say yes.
What was she even doing here? The lady in the lake, now the little sister, okay? This was like two corpses.
Okay, stop focusing. Stop focusing on that, Robert.
She was murdered. She was murdered.
All right, relax.
No.
Okay.
I also believe she was murdered. Oh. Oh, it went inside. Oh.
There was a big spider.
Oh.
I swear to God. Look.
Just look inside. There's a spider.
Guy grabs your tit. That's life, no biggie. I mean, what kind of talk is that? I can't believe that that's the reaction that you...
Yay, he left a leg. It's true.
I'm sorry, just relax. Just get some rest, okay?
I actually really like that
We'll
moment.
start on your case tomorrow.
It really shows how much she cares about her, but also it showed how much she really loves her.
Yeah, anything in the drawer, if it's in the drawer, it's clean.
Oh. Oh.
Good night, Harry.
Oh.
Stop peeing on her.
That's impossible. They don't even know you. They couldn't
No,
possibly.
they couldn't. You're right. And since the body can't be here...
That's so disgusting.
Gloves. Do you have gloves? You have to move her. If it's a frame-up, some asshole's probably calling the cops on you right now. Do this.
That's so true. That's so true. Cops are on their way.
I'm sorry, you peed
On
on
the corpse, and my question is...
No, my question. I get to go first. Why in perfect hell would you pee on a corpse?
I intend to. It's not like I did it for kicks. God.
Just for... This is too good.
514, I was just up there and it's really noisy.
Let's get the key.
Yep, pretty awful.
Oh, yes, Harmony covering. Let's go. Oh, you missed. Oh, that was so unsatisfying.
Shut up. You change your tune every 5 minutes.
Kiss me.
What? Kiss me. No.
Ah. That's the kiss part of the bang bang.
Why are you and Perry knacking on each other?
We just wanted to try it out once, you know?
Don't care about her. Listen to me. Listen to me. Little sis punched her own ticket.
Okay.
End of story.
Gotcha.
All right, this looks good up ahead.
That's not the end of story. though. Imagine if it is. My mind would be blown. I couldn't even say the words. That's how blown my mind would be.
In general, so if you're just real specific, thorough, and precise, that'll help.
Oh yeah, her sister was being abused and stuff.
I told Jenna one day she'd go to Hollywood and she'd meet her famous, real father.
Oh no. Did she actually, do you think?
And not to be picky, but it was Harold the Great.
No, I used to be great, now I'm amazing.
True, it's a step up.
Returned from Paris and withdrew her multi-million-dollar lawsuit against her father, actor-turned-entrepreneur Harlan Dexter.
Oh, it did come back, my guy.
The lab report came back, no sign of rape. Boils down to this.
The dad did it.
You're not gonna get the part, okay? Colin Farrell wants too much money. Do you get me now?
Colin Farrell wants too much money.
Protect! I was there. Stop speaking. I was there protecting my employer, Dabney. Hello? He pays me to insulate him from corpses. Harry, go home before something bad happens to you. What are you threatening me?
Not a lot of people here are nice.
Sorry I fucked you over.
No problem. Don't quit your gay job.
That was a good one, Harry. That was top tier. This movie is so interesting. I am really enjoying myself. And Harry is such a cool character, you know? He's super nice, but I like how he's very passive and almost submissive at times.
Ames. Allison Ames.
Okay, well I'll just write it down and then. Hey!
Allison Ames?
Harmony stage name.
I just said that.
I know, and that's the name that'll be on her credit cards.
How am I supposed to know?
Thanks, honey. Gotta roll.
I knew that would be important. As soon as she said Allison Ames, I'm like, we're gonna be getting some Allison Ames action.
Get out of my life!
I'm at the airport, right? And I run into Flicka, and she says,
Have your finger?
yeah. It's on the floor to my periphery. I don't want to see it. Pick it up. Put it on ice. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
She cut off his face. Oh, how unexpected is that?
Kind of nuts is that you cut off my finger!
Oh, God, Harry, I am so sorry about that.
No, she's not.
So remember you said the killer may have been at Dexter's party? Well, that whole bunch is here tonight.
Oh,
On the list. I'm
everyone is there.
whacked on Demerol, thinking Harmony's theory wasn't so crazy.
Mildly whacked?
What if?
Very whacked.
Checking me out.
What? What is
Harry?
it out here?
She,
These women
he was not.
managed to hang on.
Okay. Everybody who hates Harry here, raise their hand.
That was uncalled for.
Little bitches too.
Fuck you.
That was a good duck.
About her real father.
And 20 years later, she comes out to L.A. hunting Harlan Dexter.
Oh my god.
I've got a surveillance.
So you're saying Harlan Dexter is the killer?
Gotta follow some chick.
I would love to watch this movie again, know how it ends, and then pick up the pieces as they come, knowing how it ends.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to work.
Good.
He really leaned in for the kiss there.
Excuse me.
Oh, what's up, baby? Hey, how you feeling?
I'm just. I wouldn't take a walk.
Guys?
Here we all are. Ike, Mike, and Mustard.
What the hell does that mean?
You know, I'm with him on this one, man. That's pretty fucking obscure.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's Mustard. I'm Mustard, baby. Mr. Fire. Fuck you, Mr. Mustard.
I like these two.
Who's them?
12 o'clock. You said it's a black guy and a white guy, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Get the...
Yeah, but there are so many other black guy and white guy like that. What? Just because you see one in the car, it's automatically them.
And then we'll go fix your finger. It'll be like, hey, Perry, look out. Boom, back in the car. All right?
Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Exactly. Just drive by. Perry, watch out.
Play the keys. Can you take yourself to the hospital, Harry?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, good. I got the gun you gave me.
You what?
I got the gun you gave me. I love Harmony. She brings harmony to my life. Perry the Platypus is about to be Perry the Splatterpus. Sort of messed up that joke, but you kind of get where I was going.
Where you going?
Oh. Yeah, what do you think you were gonna do there? Oh, that was awesome, Harmony. Oh, headbutt of champions.
God damn it, turn around.
Oh, that worked. That worked in the end. Oh, hot dog stand, man, you are the champion. Who is this purple-haired trash can, though? What is she doing in the car? Harry's just fast asleep. Looks like he's gotten himself into a hairy situation.
Hello?
This is a really cool tracking shot, though.
Anyone home?
It's a really nice house as well.
Hey, yeah. We can
Oh,
absolutely
no.
talk about it. All right?
What if they just start having sex?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is not what I expected. All the guns right there, though. Kill him!
Damn, you are tough.
We have bulletproof armor. Shoot him in the head. Oh no, he's bleeding. Oh, he's really shooting him. That was pure anger and hatred. Those last couple of shots, you can see it in his face. Don't eat the finger. Don't eat the finger.
Oh, I think we're safe.
No, it's gonna poop out the finger later. The finger is gonna come back.
He tortured her, and then he usually breaks free and shoots like 16 guys.
Yeah, it's 16 guys. It's always 16.
Yeah, I know. That's why it doesn't feel like a complete ending yet. I feel like there's something missing, but it could just be
It's over.
a lackluster ending. This isn't fully over yet. I want to know what's happening. I want to know. I want to know.
Want to come up? I want to go there.
They cleaned it.
The car is coming. I'm going. All right.
The tag, Robert Downey, your tag is sticking up.
And who would that be?
You think I'm amazing. You do.
She kind of is amazing.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going. Look, I'm just.
Every single word that Harry says is gold.
I steal shit.
And his actions and everything, his mannerisms, so good.
You were all over me. You just kind of gave up and just went for it with.
Prime example. Second, then I switched to the ugly friend, the homely.
That makes a lot of sense.
Turn around.
What?
Just turn around.
Well, my tag's out.
Yes! I've been waiting for her to fix that. Oh, thank you, Harmony. Oh, he's just sitting there trying to just not look.
Underwear. I didn't see any.
That is big.
Let's see.
Might as well take your opportunity. Dude, this is a dream come true for him.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm going nuts, so I think maybe the couch is good. The couch is good, or I
Wow, he really just broke it. Come on, he's running away again.
give you a hand here as a kind of like default backup thing.
Just kiss, just kiss. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. You know how satisfying this moment is. You know how much this movie has been teasing and teasing and teasing, and Harry keeps running away and then running away every time he's confronted with it. It's taken so long for this to happen.
My best friend? You said you're just gonna drop by his house, you were gonna wave goodbye.
Oh my god. Why did she have to say that then? You know, he thought you respected that one thing. He thought you respected that one thing.
Indication of rape stuff. You slept with the chook chutney.
Oh! He just has to add it. He's gonna say that for the rest of his life.
Stinks. All right, I'm gonna go check on something Harry said. Call me, and if I'm right, you're going to shit.
Can you imagine? They're like, oh, you're right. I just gotta go use the bathroom.
Has a fucking conniption. And you? How about it, film goer? Have you solved the case of the
No, I haven't yet.
Times Square audiences? Please don't shout at the screen and stop picking it. That'll just get worse.
I haven't yet. I haven't yet. Please tell me. Am I supposed to know by now?
That's it. That's the clue. Veronica Dexter was a patient here.
Private mental clinic.
Interesting.
While she's out, she's like having parties and she's dancing and shit.
Does she have a twin?
Put the ringer on the street.
All he needs is someone to go into court, looks enough like his daughter to withdraw the complaint.
Not even twins, just a rando.
Let's get out of here.
So, where did you...
Harmony's sister was the second one?
Single gayest
What?
thing you've ever done.
Good evening, gentlemen.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah. That's so the schmuck doesn't take the gun back and make it eat it.
Oh, yes. Nice, Harry.
This isn't good cop, bad cop. This is fag and New Yorker. You're in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want to come across that one.
Tiny little pair of undies. You think that's funny, huh? I'm gonna break your nose now.
At least he warned him.
I don't think so.
No, I think he means that when you say picture it inside your head, okay, is that a bullet will be inside your head or picture it in...
That is ambiguous.
For the guy who likes to bluff, is I'm playing a little game called Am I Bluffing? Huh?
Oh my god, Russian roulette.
Is the girl...
What did you just do?
Just... Chance. Was it just 8?
8? Yeah. Who taught you math?
I love that in a movie it would be like this really long, drawn out torture sequence, and then this just dead. That's actually amazing.
Don't talk.
Times 12.
Listen.
8%.
And you, stop multiplying.
What?
Just
8
go.
times
No,
12.
not you. Listen, call.
This still doesn't equal 100, dude.
Down. To the racetrack and buy the son of a gun.
Is that the dad?
Toss it here.
That's a nice ringtone.
We're in trouble. Dexter's got us.
Wait, that was actually awesome.
And for $39.99, we'll carpet up to 3 rooms and...
Oh my god, she is so good. Harmony is legendary. Oh, I'm in love with this movie so much. I want to watch this movie for a second time.
Speak of the devil. Gotta go.
His testicles are about to be put to the test. Didn't come out as funny as it was in my mind.
Mr. Dexter, coffin's good to go.
Okay. Let's burn the bitch.
He said that line so coolly.
Aurelio, look me in the eyes and tell me you've never been with a man.
Fuck you, maricon!
Look, you want some of this right here? Look at this, huh? How about some of this? Want some of this?
Oh! His little one, his little car one.
For a second, I thought it was like a gay thing, like somehow you guys could do that. Sorry.
Are you okay?
Man. I didn't know gay people just had guns as dicks.
Harmony!
Oh! That was nice. Oh, that's a really cool shot. Oh, this is really awesome. And the music as well is so good. Oh no! Wait, did that go through him? They're both dead. He's dead. Well, actually no, he's still moving.
Breathe.
Oh! I can't believe Perry just died so quickly. Look at they're both lying on the ground and stuff. And they're probably just both thinking of each other. This is really good filmmaking. Ooh, the music kicks in. Oh, let's go. Oh, he's on the coffin. Oh, he's on the arm. Oh, he did that earlier in the movie. He caught the phone.
Then fucking magic.
Nice. I like how everyone's just dying so easily, you know? It's just like real life.
No.
No, not today.
You're shot.
Oh, no, look.
Oh, Harry.
Check out. You want to see something cool?
Really? No, it didn't. I was gonna say, no, it didn't.
No. No, not really.
Oh my god, is Harry gonna die? Yes. Yes. I guess he can't die because he was a narrator, unless he was narrating from heaven or something.
Everything down.
I can't believe he told you that. Hey.
Oh, he's alive!
Like, the guy shows up, he's magically alive on crutches. I hate that. I mean...
And here's everyone. Abraham Lincoln.
Harry, like, lived, and yeah, it's a dumb movie thing, but, you know, what do you want me to do?
Elvis Presley. Or is that Elvis?
When she wasn't impersonating Veronica Dexter, she wore a pink wig.
Oh.
It was too much for her. First the old father, now the shiny new one.
Oh my god.
What she hired me to film wasn't murder, but incest.
Oh, okay.
Well, he used to beat me in Morse code, so it's possible, but he never actually said the words.
He used to beat me in Morse code.
Jenna's funeral. And don't worry, I saw The Last Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to have the movie end like 17 times.
I love this movie so much.
Well, I was gonna go to the zoo, but it was closed, so I thought I'd come here and look at an animal.
Oh.
You buried her 20 years ago. Harmony was right. Her sister was murdered.
By you. Oh, the commercial.
There's some pretty harsh shit to the old guy back there, right? But whatever.
What are you doing? It's sacred. I'm just trying to wrap up the movie and leave the people with a message.
I love this.
Don't forget to validate your parking. And for all of you good people in the Midwest, sorry we said fuck so much. Say goodnight.
Thanks again.
Oh my god. What a good movie. What a good movie. I absolutely adored that. That is like my type of humor, you know, just super meta commentary on films and stuff like that. Oh my god, so good. So good. And that was my reaction to Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, the 2005 mystery crime, maybe like dark humor, sort of satire, sort of film starring Michelle Monaghan, Val Kilmer, Robert Downey Jr., Corbin, Bernsen, and Shannon Sossamon. I think that's how you say her. She was just pink hair girl, so I probably won't talk about her in the cast, but she did a good job, you know, just to say it. But the first thing I'd like to ask while watching this movie is, could you potentially consider this movie as a Christmas flick? Because it takes place during Christmas. You know, it's kind of like Die Hard, but less Die Hard. Because Die Hard takes place during Christmas, and there's Christmas decorations everywhere. So, Christmas movie, right? But this movie takes place during Christmas. There's talk of Christmas, of presents. The end of the movie is on Christmas Day and stuff. You know, there's talk of Christmas. So, what defines a Christmas movie? That is my question for you guys. But let me get into this film because I absolutely adored every second of this movie. I thought this movie was hilarious. It was right down my alley of humor. I love movies that make fun of other movie tropes and then maybe do those movie tropes or really subvert them in interesting ways. And I thought this movie was super creative and super stylized in the way it was subverting and going over these tropes, narrating these tropes. I thought Robert Downey Jr. was phenomenal as Harry. He blew me away in every single scene, and every mannerism he had and every word of dialogue he had was off the charts amazing. I was captivated by his performance. I thought the music was very good. I didn't notice it too much, just as I didn't notice the shots and the shot compositions and stuff too much, because I was so dialed in the story trying to figure out this mystery that I wasn't really paying attention to anything else. I don't know, I was just so invested in this story, and I would love to watch this movie for a second time soon. I don't know if I have time to. I won't watch it on the channel obviously because it wouldn't be a reaction, but I'd love to watch this movie for a second time while this movie's still fresh in my mind, to really go over the plot of this, to really go over the twists and the turns, knowing the twists and the turns before they happen, you know, to try and see if I can detective it before the characters can detective it, because I did not. I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. at one point was just like, have you figured it out yet, audience? Have you put the pieces together? And I'm like, no, I haven't. I feel dumb. I haven't. But you guys have, obviously. So, yeah. But I guessed it was the dad sort of in the halfway point of the movie. It was a little bit of a joke guess. But at the same time, it seemed kind of like the obvious choice. And it was the dad. And I think my favorite part of this movie, and I'll get into the reviews and stuff in a second as I usually do, but my favorite part of this movie was the humor. And then just like the fights and stuff, they felt fairly realistic and not movie-esque, you know? The fights were just like boom, boom, the guy's dead, boom, boom, the guy's dead. There was no like overlong dramatic fight or anything. It was just one gunshot, the guy's dead. Like the dad is the kidnapper, the villain of the story, I guess, the person everyone's working towards, the killer, and he just dies by one bullet, and then he says a line, and then he just dies, you know? Like it's lackluster, but it's just what would happen in real life. Someone gets shot, they're going to die. They're not going to have like this raging moment of heroism. And I know Robert Downey Jr. kind of did because he gets shot kind of in the heart, but that bullet also went through Val Kilmer. And then the book really wouldn't do anything, I guess. But it did go through another body, so it was definitely slower, so it probably just didn't puncture as far. So that's how I'm kind of reading that situation. But yeah, getting into the reviews of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb and 86% Rotten Tomatoes. So critics like this movie more than audiences, but it's still a very good score either way. And I think if you're not so much into this type of meta humor, kind of meta commentary on films, and if you are super invested in films and stuff, I feel like you would at least have a hoot out of this movie just because of all the like things that it talks about with films, you know, like the gun pointing at the back, I don't know, characters returning. I thought that one was really good. You know, there's a lot of really fun little pokes at film tropes, and then it will subvert them in very stylized ways, which I found interesting. But if you're not into that kind of humor, maybe you won't enjoy this movie as much. But I think there's still so much enjoyment to be had and to be said for this movie that is not just with the humor. Like again, Robert Downey Jr.'s performance, Michelle Monaghan's performance, Val Kilmer's performance. The performances are great. I thought the cinematography was really good. The music, if you're into music, I thought the music was really, really interesting. And you know, so I think there's a lot of really cool things besides the humor, which is my favorite part to like about this film. But getting into the score, I thought the score was very good. I didn't notice it a whole lot, again, because I was really, really invested in the actual story. So the music just kind of was almost a blur to me. But I was listening to the music for that final action set piece, and I gotta say it was really awesome, but also a very interesting choice because it was kind of like, again, a little like sleuthy, jazzy, you know, it wasn't like big, over dramatic like a lot of movie climaxes would have, like these giant, over dramatic scores. There was this moment where Robert Downey Jr. stands up, and you think it's going to be like this hero shot, and it kind of is the hero shot, you know, he is on the phone, he stands up, Val Kilmer's like dead on the floor and stuff, and the music sounds like it's almost ramping up to be dramatic. It sounds almost like a western in that moment, and I was like, oh, the music, and then the music doesn't really exceed that. It just kind of stays the same level. It's like kind of quiet in the background, and I thought that was a very interesting choice. But overall, I really did enjoy the score. But yeah, the humor in this movie I thought was off the charts, and I'm not going to be getting into every single joke because I probably don't remember every single joke. I'll just get into some of the ones that I actually remember, and one of them being at the end when he's just like, yeah, I know that when you want people to die and you hate them when people return, when characters return and stuff, you know, it's like a cop-out from the studios, but who cares? This actually happened. I love that because they bring the characters back and they do the trope, but they made it really, really funny. It kind of reminded me of Scream with how they subvert, or they don't subvert, they comment on like the meta of horror at the time, but then they still do that meta, but they've just commented on it. And so it kind of reminded me of that, where they bring these characters back and he's like, you know what, we're bringing them back. I know you don't like it, but we're bringing them back. I loved that so much, and I love that they just brought all the other characters back. They're like, why not just bring them all back at this point? I like that they did that. I don't know, it was just really, really funny to me. And maybe some people would have issues if they're trying to really see this movie as a real life movie. You know, these characters come back, you're like, how are these characters dead? Like, these characters just got shot like 100 times. How are they back? How are they alive right now? But honestly, I don't really see this movie as something that actually happened. I just see it as a really funny story. And I think it was a funny story because Robert Downey Jr., I guess he was narrating this, so it makes sense for those characters to be in that scene because he's saying this to the audience. Like we could bring everyone back, but then he's just like, no, that didn't actually happen. So I guess I just pretend I didn't say the last like a minute of my sentence because it makes sense why they're in the movie. It makes sense why they're in the movie now. It makes sense. But I really enjoyed that. I thought the narration was really, really good and really, really funny. A lot of times narration is looked down in film because it's a simple way to tell your story. And yes, if narration is done badly, then it's horrible. It just wrecks your film. But in this, it was done so well. I loved that Robert Downey Jr. was telling the story of what happened over the past 4 days of his life. I loved when he went back in time. He's like, this is how I got to this point. And he was like, oh, I forgot about the robot. That was my favorite narration moment. He's like, I forgot about the robot. You don't even care about the robot anymore, but I'm still going to show you the robot. I loved his narration moments. I thought they really elevated the movie, elevated narration for me in movies, because a lot of narration I've heard in movies has not been the greatest, but I thought that this really elevated what you could do with narration in film. I also really, really liked the cut. This is just a very strange one, but I really liked the cut where Harmony and Harry are about to kiss in the bar for like the first time, where they're looking like into each other's eyes all dreamily, and then Harry wakes up and it's the friend in bed. I really liked that cut because it was this very quick subversion of expectations. You know, you see these guys, oh, let's just go back, one drink, you know, they go back, you see the drinks, you're expecting the same people in bed, they even have the same hair color and stuff, and then Robert Downey Jr. turns over, the lady turns over, and for a second you're like, wait, and then you just see him sprint in the background, like sprint as fast as he can out. I don't know, I just thought that there were a lot of really fun reveals in this movie and a lot of really small subversions of expectations. Like another example, when Val Kilmer takes the gun off of that guy at the thing, and then Robert Downey Jr. spins his gun chamber, Russian roulette, and then he shoots him. That's such a good subversion of expectations of a tired film trope, because in a lot of films, the characters will spin the chamber, boom, oh, that wasn't the bullet, I guess we're gonna have to spin it again until you tell me the answer, and then obviously the guy who's being tortured is going to say the answer. Like, that's how the film is going to get that answer out. But in this, he just dies, and I thought that was awesome. And then after that, they still get captured, so it was really for nothing in the end. Like, escaping was just not for nothing because they still get captured. So I thought that that was a really fun sequence of moments. And then also the, like, when I was going to say the power plant sequence, but that's just when he talks about the power plant, when they're like, oh, why did this sequence was for nothing? Like, why did we bring it up? Oh, it's not like it's going to be important later in the movie or anything, you know? And then they brought it like Hunt for Red October and stuff. I thought the comedy in this movie was like amazing, and that has to go to Shane Black. The credit has to go to Shane Black on this one. He wrote this movie, he wrote the screenplay. I know it was sort of based off of a book, and I don't know if the book has these comedic elements in it, but I think it was mostly Shane Black, and he did a phenomenal job with the script and how on all of these very little subversions of movie tropes and, I don't know, mystery tropes, I guess, and then just kind of turning them on their head, or kind of just pointing them out and then still doing them, but doing them in a more comedic way. I thought it was really, really good. And then like the shots and stuff, I didn't really notice the camera work. I'm gonna be honest, I was really, really invested in the movie and in the comedy, and I was just having a blast, and I was really not analyzing the movie in any way. If I'm watching like a Hitchcock movie, I'm invested in the movie, but I also want to analyze it because it's a Hitchcock movie. But this one, I was just like, I'm just gonna sit down and have a blast. So I didn't analyze this movie too much while I was watching it, and I just enjoyed myself, and I really, really did enjoy myself. So camera work, I don't know, it was good. There were some really awesome shots, especially in that last action scene when like it's like the camera inside the van, you see the coffin, and then the coffin like moves out of the car and smashes, and you see it from inside the van. I thought that was a cool shot. So there were some cool shots. There were probably more cool shots, but I just didn't really notice them because I was just having a blast watching the movie. Getting into the cast now, I'm just going to talk about Michelle Monaghan, Val Kilmer, and Robert Downey Jr. Corbin Bernsen did a good job as Harlan Dexter, but I know he was not in the movie that much, so I'm not really going to talk about him. And he died like a wimp, you know? He just gets shot once and he dies. What a wimp. But Robert Downey Jr., I guess I'll talk about him first, even though I feel like he was the star of the show. He's third build of the cast on Google, which doesn't really make any sense to me, but he was outstanding in this movie. I feel like this was one of his comeback movies because, you know, he had that downfall and then he rose to fame again, you know, and he really worked on himself, and I'm like super proud of him, even though I don't know him. But I'm proud of you, Robert Downey Jr., if ever you see this. But I thought that he was absolutely phenomenal in this film. He stole every single scene he was in and the mannerisms he had, you could tell what his character was like and who he was just by how he presented himself, and then by the words he spoke. Obviously you can tell if someone is, but just by how he presented himself in these baggy clothes. He was fairly skinny, he was way more timid, he was kind of always backing off, just like he said in the movie, how he always runs away from things at the last minute, he never finishes anything. You can tell that just by how he holds himself in the scenes, and I absolutely loved his character. He was so funny. Of course, he was narrating everything, so he was kind of the main focus of the comedy, but he did an incredible job. Val Kilmer as Gay Perry, he was awesome. He was awesome. I wasn't sure if I was going to like him at first, and then at some point in the movie I thought he was going to be like a twist villain, because sometimes mysteries like to pull the twist villain card, and I was worried that he was going to be the case, so I said it just in case they were going to pull the twist villain card so I could be right if they did. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad he was actually a good guy, and I know he says in the movie he's not a good guy, and yes, he's done some bad things, but I think he's still a fairly okay guy, maybe with some different morals than Robert Downey Jr.'s Harry, who actually is a really good guy, which I really appreciate about his character. But I thought Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.'s chemistry was awesome in this movie, and I haven't seen Val Kilmer in too many things, but he was great in this. I thought he was awesome as Gay Perry. And last but not least is Michelle Monaghan as Harmony. I know I've seen her in things before. I don't know what I've seen her in things before, but I know I've seen her in things. She was excellent as Harmony. Her chemistry with Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr., especially Robert Downey Jr., was amazing. You could feel that she had this love for him, but at the same time, it was kind of more like friend zone love, and then it slowly over the movie it was becoming more love. But also at the start it felt like real love, which was really interesting. Maybe she's always loved him, just they've never really been able to express, or Robert Downey Jr. has always been trying to run away or something. I don't know. That was really interesting to me, but you could, like, her acting was so top-notch in this. And when she was, like, running around with the gun in the park trying to save Val Kilmer's Gay Perry, it was so awesome. She jumps off the thing, she falls, and she shoots to save him. You know, I don't know. I thought she was excellent in this movie, and she did a great job. And that is my reaction and review to Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, the 2005 mystery crime and maybe like humor comedy, I would say comedy movie, starring Michelle Monaghan, Val Kilmer, and Robert Downey Jr. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I don't know if I want to watch any more Shane Black movies. I know recently he's not made some very good movies, but maybe in the past he did make really good movies. This movie kind of reminded me of a sort of Guy Ritchie film, or at least inspired by Guy Ritchie, which is interesting. But yeah, if you have any movies like this movie, please let me know in the comments. I would love to watch more movies in the same vein as Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.